Hey you guys, it's Dr. Bone here. I'm really excited to be coming to you today talking about my lifestyle modification program. I've been at this game a long time, and to me, this is the most complete, most congruent solution that I've ever offered to patients inside my office in my 20 years of being a physician. Let me explain why I feel that way and why I'm so excited about this. So, the paradigm of medicine that most of us have grown up in is one that focuses on being reactive. So I have a problem, I have a pain, I have a symptom, I have a cough, I have an infection, something along those lines. We're going to just go ahead and write you a prescription and give you a pill for that, right? So all we're really doing in that, we're not really creating health. We're not really trying to make you any healthier. We're just prolonging disease. It's the old saying of taking a piece of tape and putting it over the check engine light on your car, right? We're not really doing anything to grow your health. We're just addressing symptoms, right? On the other hand, recent technology and recent developments have allowed us inside of medicine to really begin taking an active role with our patients to begin to create health. Now, what I mean by that is this is a proactive approach to your health, right? This is what you do every day, regardless of whether you're feeling good, whether you're feeling bad. It's your process. It's what you do every day. Newsflash here says what you've done every day for the past couple of years has led you to where you're at today, right? So you've got one approach on this side, which is just responding to problems and symptoms. And I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you, for a long time in my career, and even to a certain extent today, this is what I do. You come to me with back pain or neck pain, and I give you an adjustment. Now, is that a process, or is that just a one-time event? If that's just a one-time event, then I'm not doing everything I can as a physician to help you create health. Now, all the way down here is just a simple adjustment, right? Okay, we'll just put adjustment there, okay? Because that's just a treatment for your pain, right? As we start moving this way a little bit, okay, maybe we prescribe a couple of supplements and we get you feeling better, and we do it without drugs, we do it with natural, we do it with herbs, but at the end of the day, it's still just a reactive approach to your health. Here's why I'm excited. This end over here is where the rubber really meets the road, all right? This is if you start to do this, if you start to do things that make you successful every day, health becomes an outcome of the process that you do every day, if that makes sense to you. So let me explain to you. A couple of years ago, I had this realization that I was probably treating most of my patients down on this end, right? And I wasn't really being honest, and I was part of that big assembly line practice where I just saw people for 5 minutes and we were just cracking them, popping them. Didn't really make a change in their life, didn't really make a change in their health outcomes. And I had that epiphany that I just said, not only am I just treating people down on this end, but I'm actually pretty much living on that end myself. I wasn't the best example of health. I wasn't really getting treated with chiropractic, massage, exercise as a daily routine and as a process, and I knew that there was room to grow. So what I had always done in the past, as far as from a diet standpoint went, was I always thought that carbs were just off limits and carbs were really, really bad. What I learned I hired a coach. Basically, I just said one day, I'm going to change this and I'm going to start feeling better. I hired a coach and she turned me onto this thing called macros. The best thing about a macros plan is that it works in your lifestyle, and it's something that you can implement into a process. Now listen, throughout the years I've put people on cleanses to lose weight. We've done keto. We've had good success with cleanses and keto in the office. But all of those things, okay, so we've got cleanse down here, okay? We're going to cleanse for a week or 2 weeks, and then we're going to go back to eating crap again. That's just an event, right? Over here, a little bit more keto can be a little bit more of a lifestyle, but what I found with that is that no matter how hard you try, it's really not that sustainable. The only real way to sustain is to be able to eat the foods that you like, to be able to have carbs in moderation and have everything within a certain combination: fats, carbohydrates, proteins, balanced out. So when I started eating this way and I started learning this way, I went from kind of a really chubby, I was about 17% body fat, I weighed 190 pounds, and I was 5'9". I started eating like this in the last 6 to 8 months. I haven't been hungry. I haven't been that strict on it either. I like my weekend cocktails. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I like my bourbon. Okay, we all have our thing, right? I'm just being real with you. I'm just being honest. But what I was able to do is I was able to shed 8 to 10 pounds of pure fat. My body fat measurement's down at 12% now. My waist measurement when I started was about 36.5. I'm down to 31.5 in my waist, and I'm not hungry and I'm not starving. Whoop-de-doo. I know. What does that mean? Okay, I've lifted weights since the time I was 14 years old. And until I figured out this diet part of it, that's where I was. That's what I was always kind of a little chubby, a little out of shape. I ate so many fats because I thought, oh, fats are good for me. I'm going to grab a handful of almonds, not realizing there's 400 calories in my handful of almonds. So where this all fits into a lifestyle program and a lifestyle modification is that in the past, like I said, I've put people on these keto plans. We put people on these fasting plans and these intermittent fasting plans and cleanses and all these other things. What you need is you need to have something that fits into your lifestyle. And what I'm going to do in this program is I'm going to take you by the hand. I'm going to personalize a plan for you based on whatever your goals are. Listen, being healthy, you should be able to look good and feel good at the same time. See, I always thought, one was you had to do one was separate from the other. But if you want to have an opportunity to feel good and look good, get some more energy, and implement a lifestyle where you're actually able to make some changes in your life that are long term, then this is the program for you. Go ahead, hit the button below. I guess it's the button to the side. I'm not sure which side it's going to be on. For a free consultation, you and I will sit down, we'll go over your plan. These plans start as low as $75 a month. Here's what you're going to get with it. You're going to get the full macros plan, you're going to get a daily eating plan, daily diet plan. You're going to get a workout plan. You can go to the gym. We're going to scale it up for you. You don't have to be doing handstand push-ups or anything that's CrossFit craziness or anything like that. We're going to scale it for you. But I truly believe that you need to be doing something exercise-wise every single day. I also believe that you can get phenomenal results without limiting the kind of foods that you can eat. You just have to have someone take you by the hand, show you what's up, and teach you how to do it. And at the end of the day, as doctors, that's what we all truly are. Okay? So we want to focus over on this end, creating health. And that's what this lifestyle program is all about. Click the button. I'll talk to you soon.